Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the last session of our partner country, France, here on the AM4U stage. And I loved the order of these sessions because we are getting back from research over companies that are using additive manufacturing and are now at the early start point, because we want to have a look on interesting startups from France, and I'm happy to have these speakers here on board. Our first speaker that we're going to see is Pierre-Jaques Lyon. We know already your company from the Pitch Next event. Good to have you here again. So from MARKLIX, then we have Louis instead of Claude from 3D Minerals. Thank you. Good to have you. Then we have Clement. Yeah. I can't pronounce your last name.
No problem.
You will introduce your last name as well. Thank you so much. You are CEO, co-founder of NAMMA. And then we have Ingrid. That's a familiar name, Ingrid. It's a pleasure to have you. Ingrid Florentin, president of 4D Pioneers. Great to have you here. Pierre, you want to start?
Let's go.
Thank you.
So, hi everyone. So my name is Pierre-Jaques, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of MARKLIX. With MARKLIX, we are the first MES, French MES, and we are building a costing and planning software. So we help our customers to deploy a wide branded solution on their website to take orders, 3D printing orders. So that are some examples of customers we have. So the customers can upload 3D files, like say Kendo and on Sculpteo or 3D Hub or other platforms, but directly to the service bureaus they're used to work with, and they can configure the part. They get access to some tests, and they can directly pay for their order. After that, we are also building, for the end of this year, a complete production planning modules that will be integrated with this cutting tool.
François is raus.
So, thank you. It was a short presentation. I think we had like 3 minutes each. Thank you.
Go on with Louis.
Yes.
Takes a while. Takes a while.
Okay.
Will come, hopefully.
So, hello, my name is Louis. I work for 3D Minerals, a company which is located in Limoges, in the center in France.
I take care, Louis. Ah, there it is.
Oh.
Is that the correct one, I hope? Yeah?
Yes.
Perfect.
So, 3D printing makes it possible to imagine and create new parts with complex, original, and unique forms. So, we manufacture ceramic 3D printers. We have a patented technology, which is called SDM. So, it's a slurry deposition modeling. It's a unique ceramic technology. The advantage of this technology are numerous. So we have a no printing limit size, control of the firmness of the paste. We can use traditional and technical ceramics. We have no air bubble during printings. We have a quick and easy preparation of the paste directly in the extruder. And we can use a specific or commercial slurry. So the technology is simple. We have 2 tanks, one for the slurry, another for an adjuvant. And these 2 tanks, which are alimented with 2 pumps, and this pump send the slurry and the adjuvant in the printing head. And inside this printing head, we have some elements which mix and push the extrudable paste. So we have 3 printers, a robotic ceramic 3D printers, a rotary printers, and Cartesian printers. With the Cartesian printers, it's a modular machine. We can use our technology or another technology with a cartridge. It's perfect for printing technical ceramics, thanks to its precision and accuracy. It's modular printers according the motion to the customer needs. This is a rotary printers. It's perfect for making revolution parts, and it's a modular dimension. We can print, for example, a jar for vinification or other round part, like you can see on the video. And we have the robotic ceramic 3D printers. It's a robotic arm which is equipped with our printing head. And it's a good printer to printing complex parts or a small series of parts, like for example on this video, without human intervention. And for any question, you are welcome on our booth, all 12, C39, and later we hope to see you in your Pion plant in France. Thank you very much.
Before you hand over, because we have some time, you have been a perfect timekeeper as well. Let me ask some questions. Luis, probably 1 or 2 questions if you allow.
For sure.
So first of all, I've seen the size because one of you was standing next to the product. It's quite big, isn't it?
Yes, we can print big parts. It's our main advantage. We can print small parts, but our main advantage is to print big parts. Like for example, jar. We can use technical ceramics, traditional ceramics, like alumina, stoneware, and some more.
I mean, we have seen some products, but what are the main product segments you're going for right now?
Right now, I think it's the Cartesian 3D printers, because it's the perfect printer to print traditional ceramics and technical ceramics.
So how big is the market? Don't get me wrong. I mean, ceramics, I have no clue, to be honest. It's not my branch, I would say. So what would you consider the market size, or how much are you tackling? Well, how big is the interest?
It's a big market. Actually, it's in a maturity phase. And we can touch area like aerospace, aeronautics, like jar for vinification, artistic design, architecture. We have many areas of activities.
And right now you're mainly focused on the French market, or is it already super international?
No, more international.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Let's come over to Clement from NAMMA. I'm really excited to see what behind this name is. Okay, go ahead, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Clement Cazautets. I'm the CEO of NAMMA, a French manufacturer of hybrid 3D printer, like EVA. Okay, let's imagine I work in the industry and I want to manufacture a part. There is a wide range of manufacturing processes at my disposal, but today I want to talk about 2 processes in particular. The first one is CNC machining. That's the advantage to make a precise part, but it generates a lot of waste during the manufacturing. And the second one is the FDM or FFF 3D printing, when you can make easily complex parts and quickly, but there was no rolled surfaces on this part. But what if we combine them on the same part? Indeed, at NAMMA we are convinced that they are both manufacturing processes are different but complementary. We can talk about hybrid manufacturing because we combine these processes on the same part. At NAMMA we propose EVA. EVA is an hybrid machine that combines 3 processes: FDM 3D printing, CNC machining, and engraving laser for the industry. With this machine, you can make prototype, tooling, and final parts for different sectors like aeronautic, automobile, and many others. With this machine, you can changing tool head depending on your demand and on the material like you manufacture, like metal, like polymer, and composite, and many others. And this year at Formnext, we are coming up with something new, AIM, for automatic hybrid manufacturing. The principle is 2 independent tool heads which works in the same time in the same part, to have to have part with beautiful surfaces rapidly and easily. And we can put on these two different tool heads. For example, on the right, you can have a 3D printing head, and to the left, to the head to the left, we can put a CNC machining to, for example, to create mold for industry. You can put also two 3D printed tool head on the two independent tool head for make parts in the same time. So with this new system, you have a lot of gains, and you can make a part faster and more cheaper. You can have a part in 3D printing, a 3D printed part with a good quality for the surfaces and good accuracies, and you have a cost reduction on your part because you have no human intervention on the fabrication of this part. Thank you for listening to me. If you have any question, come visit us on the C39 hall of 12.0. Thank you.
So before I move to the other hall, I ask my question here. Is that okay?
Okay.
Is it theoretically feasible to have two components or two materials in this machine?
Yeah, we have on the different tool head, you can have filaments, and for the next year, you can have pellets also.
Okay. And is the machine already in place, or are you selling it already? Or?
Yeah, the machine is on the French market from this year.
Yeah.
And for the next year, we are looking for a reseller for European country. So next, yeah.
And as a startup, what is your size, or in what phase of your startup you are right now?
Sorry?
What state is your startup right now when you have started?
The machine is on the market, and we want to make this new system for the next year. Yeah.
So is there any funding needed, or?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, so self-financed. I like that very much. So thank you very much for your presentation. A big applause. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ingrid, I need to ask the question up front. Is it a German base or is it French?
No, I'm French with Swedish origins.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So, presentation, stage is yours.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ingrid Florentin. I'm chairman and co-founder of 4D Pioneers. We are extremely excited today to introduce for the first time our 4-shift machine, which is an hybrid and multifunctional machine. And thanks, Clement, for introducing hybrid, so I don't need to, to talk about hybrid technology more, but I'm going to show you how we are developing hybrid. The first thing I have to say is that we developed our machine with industrial customers in mind. So our goal was really to develop a machine to print ready-to-use functional parts with unrivaled performance in a highly productive manner, because that's really what industrials want. So what is the 4-shift? The 4-shift is an hybrid and ultra-functional printer that allows to manufacture complex, precise, functional, and scalable parts in nearly any industrial-grade materials for perfect fit rendering, and that's really what industrials need. As well, what we did is really to develop it to save time and to optimize resources of industrials for more value. So let's have a look at the printer. I have got a small movie highlighting the printer.
Feels nice, doesn't it? The cheer of things clicking, matching, suiting, balancing, enduring, getting it right. All it takes is the perfect support, the perfect techniques, the perfect tools, the perfect materials, into the perfect machine to create the perfect fit. There, feels nice. 4D pioneers, the perfect fit. Oh, just one more thing.
So let's go into detail about the functionalities of the 4Shift. The first thing is that it's a full hybrid additive and subtractive machine, meaning that the operation of addition of the material and subtraction are done layer by layer in a simultaneous way. To allow that, we have got a patent on an automated tool change, which allows to change the different heads in 2 seconds. So it's very rapid, and it allows industrial to work in a very efficient way. As well, this machine is a 5-axis robotics, meaning that you have seen it at the end of the movie, meaning that the head have got 2 additional axes in order to reach the parts that traditional, I would say, machines can't reach, and as well to remove all the supports. We have got in our machine 4 positions, and we have got filaments and as well pellets. The big benefit is 2 things. First of all, it allows, in fact, to reach any industrial grade, but as well we can do multi-materials printing. The third one is about the materials. We are able, in fact, to print more than 60 materials on this machine. So imagine someone who is working on the maintenance. You need to print one day metals, the next day polymers, composite, ceramics, whatever you want. So that's really a big benefit. And you know, of course, we are going up to high performance materials, and we are developing some materials by ourselves. We have got a cohesive bed sheet, which allows, in fact, to get a perfect fit between the material and the sheet, so that when you print the first layer, you have got a perfect cohesion. And as well, we are printing in high temperatures. The machine can go up to 500 degrees. And we have got a heated environmental printing, meaning that the environment of the machine is 150 degrees. And that's a big performance because, of course, when you go so high, the technology needs to follow. The big benefit of this heated environmental printing is the fact that you have no delamination, and as well you avoid the phenomenon of warping. So the machine has been developed, and we are going to ship it to Maintenance Technical Center in Saintes with SNCF. So we participated to a very big project called Additive for Rail, and this project is about printing 3D pieces in routine in a maintenance center to repair trains. So we are part of this project. We are the polymer lead on the project, and we are going to print many materials for many pieces. We are actually working on digital designs for 350 pieces. And if you look at the market, you were asking questions about how big is the market, to give you an idea. So at SNCF, they get 150,000 references. They can be printed in 10 to 1,000 pieces per year, and they do estimate that 10% of those pieces will be printed in 3D in the future. So we are located on booth Hall 12, E88. Of course, come and see us. We will be extremely happy to tell you more about our system, about our capabilities, and about our materials. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ingrid. Allow me one question or one remark. We had this fantastic panel discussion yesterday with Stefanie Brickwede from Deutsche Bahn.
Yes.
And I know whether you know her or not. And she was talking about the approach of the Deutsche Bahn is that in the future, if they hire suppliers, they must guarantee that they will deliver the spare parts lifetime. This will be hopefully the breakthrough for additive manufacturing. So it is not really a question, it's rather a recommendation. So you should connect because I think this would be an interesting customer or at least cooperation partner for you.
Yes, thank you very much. So indeed, I would say we have got two collaborative projects with Fevele, which is one of the worldwide most important spare parts supplier for the railway, and SNCF. And SNCF is part of a European group, so they plan to connect ourselves with Trenitalia, the Dutch Bahn, of course.
Very good.
And we are looking for that. On your point regarding certification, that's one of the pain points, because obviously all the pieces will need to be certified. And that's why we immediately started collaboration with those two big actors of the railway, because we need to learn, I would say, about certification, how they do it, and we needed to be connected to experts in order to do that. But I hope with the Dutch Bahn very soon as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentation.
So
exciting product. Thank you so much. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more startup to come. Very spontaneously. Please give a big hand for François, because he is presenting as CEO the company ePire 3D. Is that correct? Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks for the introduction. Sorry for being late, so I will do without presentation. That is not a problem. We are a developer of pellet system, pellet extruder system, and we are able to print today more than 1 million material different, including rubbers, real rubbers like EPDM, NBR, FKM, FFKM. We print silicones too. We print thermoplastics, beginning with the TPE, really soft material, and we go through all the range of material with commodity thermoplastics, with technical thermoplastics, to go to ultra polymers like PEE, like ULTEM, like PIC, PEKK, and so on. And we print metal from MEM System 2 and ceramics. Soonly, we began to print food with candy, sugar, chocolate, and with a certain level of success, and we try to stabilize it. And our main, I would say, innovation on this topic is the non-planar printing, because we lead the mechanical properties by the calculation, and the calculation drive to the trajectory of the printing of a printer. Like this, we are able to multiply by 10 to 20 the mechanical performance of a 3D printed part, whatever you need to make with it. We just change the way of printing without changing the parts, without changing the material, without changing the printer. We only drive by the tool path. That's it.
Thank you so much. Awesome.
And thanks a lot again. And sorry for the delay.
No problem at all. Wait. One question must be allowed.
Okay.
I mean, like all of you, the thing that was still in my mind was the word candy. So
yes.
You're printing candy, because
Yes.
I was, a few years ago, was introducing a very exciting startup there, printing meat.
Yeah.
That was, or printing vegetables, or making candy out of vegetables with a 3D printer. So there are so many exciting things. What kind of candy is that, and where do we get it?
We start with gummy bears from the market.
Okay.
And we have specific customer requirements, so we try to print it. We did not succeed yet, but we have some really nice parts, and can be shown here, but we have We have nice parts and we tasty parts, I would say, because you can change the taste during the printing.
I think this is worth an invitation, right? I mean, at their booth, you're all surely looking forward. Thank you so much. The Startups of France was impressive, really, I can tell. I see a lot of startups. It was fantastic to see your products. Good luck for the fair. Even more luck for your projects and your company. Thank you so much for being our guest.
Thanks a lot.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what exciting session this afternoon with our partner country, France. So many interesting insights, interesting presentation, very inspiring. We will, of course, go on here with the program. The next thing you will see is our news, followed by our highlights. And then I will be guest in our afterwork session together with my colleague Frank. And we will have several more guests that are super interesting. So stay tuned and get back in roughly 10 minutes. And then we will see you here at the afterwork session on our AM4U stage. Was a pleasure having you. See you in a few minutes.